Okay, so you're a feminist.
Yeah. I feel like it's quite a harsh term, but yes.
Is it?
Oh, I feel like when you say you're a feminist, like, people really think you're gonna... Well, I've started... Yeah, I'm a feminist. Just, yeah.
Which wave?
Wait, let's get... I think we need a seat booster. You want to get a seat booster, Madison? Keep going, keep going.
I'm definitely not new wave.
Why?
Because...
Wait, can you push your mic that way?
Sorry.
It's fine.
Did they just go a little too far for you?
They did, actually. I feel like everything, like, well, it's like the same with anything. There's always a minute group that go too radical and make everything look like crazy. And that's why sometimes I actually don't like saying I'm a feminist, because you get, as in the whole thing we've done today is discuss about how, like, we put people in boxes and judge them. And I want women and men to be equal and, like, to live in society. Why? Because...
Remember, this is a philosophical argument. Why?
Well, because at the end of the day, like, everyone deserves to be equal, no matter who they are.
That's not an argument. That's an opinion.
That is my opinion.
So why?
Why? Because we're all human beings.
That's an opinion again, not an argument.
Are we not? Are we not human beings?
But you're saying the reason why is because we're human beings. What does that have to do with anything?
Because we're the same species and we should be treated as the same.
Again, that's an assertion. Now you're saying should, ought. So because we're humans,
yeah, that's
we
a
ought
philosophical argument.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a philosophical argument, it would be a theory of science.
That's an invalid argument. It's invalid.
No, if it's factually true and completely true, it would be a scientific theory.
It's not factually true when you throw in an ought. What makes it factually true?
Well, because we're not equal, so it has to be ought. Because if we were equal, I could say men and women are equal and everything is great.
Right, so why ought we be?
Why ought we be? Because why on earth should you be better than us?
What? That's a question, not an argument.
I'm responding with a rhetorical. I'm responding with a question.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm looking for the original
'cause-
argument before you give me the question for why we should be equal.
Because we should be.
Oh, well, that's quite the argument. Why is the sun there? Because it is.
Yes, that's a fact.
It's a theory.
But why shouldn't we be equal?
Well, that's a question.
So why should there be a philosophical argument in to make us equal?
Okay, so should, that's ought, right? Ought we be equal?
I hate can.
That's not can't.
That is can. Should and ought.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just an ought claim. Nothing to do with can't.
It is. He made it.
He made what?
The ought claim.
He can't made up oughts?
No, he didn't make up oughts.
Okay, then why ought we be equal? It has nothing to do with Kantian ethics.
It has a bit to do with Kantian ethics.
What?
Yes.
What?
But I can't, like, for me to come up with this philosophical argument about why we should be equal right now, I'd bloody need to read about it.
Do you think that men and women...
Wait, hang on. This is a core belief you have. We should be equal. Why ought we be equal?
Because we're human. I don't really understand. You can laugh at me
That's
all you
beautiful.
want.
So should I be a construction worker if I put on a construction worker outfit?
So, but what, your analogies suck. Sorry.
And you can't answer a basic ought. Like, what do you mean by analogies
you
suck?
couldn't respond to my why shouldn't we be equal? So therefore it's the same thing. What would you respond?
Asking me the question of why shouldn't X happen? That's fine. But before we do, can you respond to the actual ought question that you made, which is men and women should be equal? Okay, great. Why?
Why? I don't fucking... Oh, sorry, I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew why we weren't equal and why people didn't create us as equal.
Nick, the audio?
For men, low BC is an indicator of commitment.
I think 100.
For women, finding men with low BC is indicator of low chance of taking advantage of women. Both perspectives are respectable and valid.
For women, finding men with low body count is indicator of low chance of taking advantage of women. Both perspectives are respectable and valid. Oh, Matt G, thank you, man. Appreciate your comment there. Well, I don't know if we linger too long on that. Perhaps we come back to it a little later.
I don't think I'm ever going to have an answer for that, because
Okay.
at the end of the day, I just think I'm sorry that I don't have a reason why I think women should be treated the same as men.
one question on that, but then I'm going to move it on.
That doesn't seem insane to you, that you don't have a single reason you can give for why you think men and women should be equal? Not one?
Well, I don't know why it isn't insane that I just think
Can you
that...
tilt your mic down?
Sorry. Jesus. I don't...
That's a bit too far.
Oh my God, I'm doing so well. Okay. I don't know why it's insane for me to just think that just because our genders are different that we're not treated the same.
No, but he's asking why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I knew why we weren't treated the same. I wish I knew why the
Are we not?
We are not. I wish we were.
Wait, question. Do you think so?
So you wish women got drafted?
I was about to make the draft.
Do I wish women
argument.
got drafted?
Yeah,
you
like
want to treat them the same, right?
Well, I feel like if a woman wants to go into the army, she should
No,
be
that's not
entitled
what I
to
different.
asked.
it.
That's different.
Asked about a draft.
Forced military conscription.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm going to make everybody equal. She's got to go.
Just gotta
I've got to go.
But currently, so
Off we go to war. But we're not allowed to go because we're too feminine and we'll delay men. That's an argument.
But I
that-
thought you wanted us to be equal.
That's a good reason why we shouldn't be equal, because we're different.
Yeah, but
Can you name why men and women are different then? Or why they should be different?
why should they be different?
Yeah, you can't think of any reasons why they're the same, so why should they be different?
Why should they? I don't think they should be different either. I just think everybody should be treated equally, and I think anybody who wants to do whatever the bloody hell.
Should we treat
they want to
criminals
do-
equal to non-criminals?
Obviously not.
Well, I guess you don't want people to all be treated equally.
I just want everybody to be okay.
Should prisoners have guns?
All right, people who live a moral, people who live a moral life. There we go. Then should be treated equally.
What's moral?
Whatever the bloody hell you want it to be. Whatever you want.
Don't question in the name of equality. Don't female isn't it? I need to look the statistic up to get the number right, but don't female content creators make more money than male content creators?
No.
Yes.
On OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans.
Yes, we do. Yeah, probs.
So why? So that's a inequality.
No, there's just more women on there. A man can join.
I don't mean in totality.
capita.
I mean
Per capita.
I mean per person.
because the clientele that go on to OnlyFans are after something.
So
after
you're
women.
advocating for inequity there.
No, not at all. Some men just don't want to have to do what they have to do to make money on OnlyFans, unfortunately. Because it's a male clientele, mostly on OnlyFans. A lot of women don't purchase